How's it going, everybody? In today's video, we did another fantasy football mock draft. In this draft, we started out at pick 4, and I'll tell you what, so far, I think this might be our best mock draft yet.
I agree, man. I think we hit great players at almost every position with depth and potential. We hit some rookies that I think could end up being diamonds in the rough, man. So, yeah, check it out. I think we got something good here. Besides that, though, I want to thank everybody for watching the GG Sport podcast of the Minnesota Vikings, where we endure heartbreak but always bleed purple. Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Hit the bell, get notifications for more of our videos, and yeah, let's get to the draft.
All right. So pick number 4.
See, there's an auto pick, Jonathan Taylor. That's where he'd probably be picked anyways.
And then we'll see what this next guy does. Let's just hope we can get out. I mean, I love Christian
Welcome
McCaffrey.
to the best day of the year. Draft day.
McCaffrey game this time.
Right.
We'll see.
So, like, once again,
there goes Christian McCaffrey. He's gone. Okay.
We're definitely like running backs in the first round. It's just hard to get a running back after the first few rounds,
especially this early too. You know, like
right.
when you're picking like I think when you're picking like top half.
There it is. Well, okay. Exactly, and like for example, you can get a guy like Cooper Kupp in like the 5th round or 6th round, like he was picked last year. Same with Deebo Samuels. So
yeah,
that's why.
And you mean a guy like Cooper Kupp, not a Cooper Kupp.
Well, not a Cooper Kupp.
Just to make sure, just to clarify, so we don't get called idiots on here. I knew what you meant, but some people, you know.
Right. So later on in the draft, you just find diamond in the roughs at wide receiver a lot easier than running backs.
So I say let's take Eckler.
Quick, make your pick.
So I do think we pick Eckler. We'll leave some of these wide receivers. I know Justin Jefferson's so hard to pass on, but fantasy football, man, you need running backs.
You do. Because I feel like that is a trap people fall into. Like when the big names get taken, they think, oh, let's take that first receiver, which is, it can be fine. But I've taken receivers in the first round before, and it's never worked out.
Right. And you have to be careful not to. I mean, at the same from the other side, like if there isn't a running back that looks like it's worth taking there, then go for that receiver.
Which is why I think that's why I think first half of the first round, you got to take some sort of running back, I think, because there's too many good ones to pass up on.
Exactly. Plus, another thing, if you get your running backs early and then later in the draft, everybody else needs to find their running backs, so they're leaving wide receivers available for you.
True. Yep. So what do we think here? If Aaron Jones makes it,
these guys have always been picked so far.
Aaron Jones just got taken, didn't he? Yep.
No, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon. Damn, Joe Mixon got picked up pretty early. Debo, DeAndre Swift, Tyreek. Elvin, Kamara, Fournette, Javonte Williams. At this point, man, I don't know how I feel about James Conner.
I know, he touchdown machine last year, but is he going to be able to double down?
Running back 1 for that team, but I don't know. He could really be worth it. Ken Akers took a bunch of the...
Saquon just went.
Dang, he did, huh? Mike Evans, Travis Kelce. I mean, Nick Chubb. I like Nick Chubb there. I mean, it's kind of a tech based on this. It's a reach, but at the same time, like we're not
right. Or do we get a bigger name receiver and maybe see if we can get him at our next pick?
At our next pick,
yeah,
that is a good point.
Or look at a couple running backs that we would like at that point.
I mean, you could even take a chance at Z.
Yeah. Quick, make your pick.
I do think so. Is there any wide receiver? Keenan Allen. I mean, he catches like Evans. Who do you think?
Let's take CeeDee Lamb.
We went for it, CeeDee Lamb. With no Amari Cooper. He's a bona fide wide receiver 1 for the Cowboys, and he's going through his 3rd year. He could really pop off this year, actually.
In that situation, I'd have taken either one of them. T. Higgins if he's going to be your number 1, I don't love him as a number 1 receiver, but overall, I do.
Holy crap, we are back.
I think Nick
Chubb is still on the board.
I mean, 33, it's a little early, but he's a starting caliber running back. Yeah, you got Kareem Hunt to take some of those touches, but he always puts up good numbers.
Right. At a freaking 3rd round pick, he is worth it. I'd rather have him than David Montgomery. Jalen Waddles, we like him. He's not better than Justin Jefferson. Travis Kelce is an absolute stud, and he could be such a fucking monster this year.
But those receiver or those running backs, as we talked about.
Yeah, you want them. So
quick, make your pick.
Nick Chubb. I like
Plus,
it.
you get a really cool
I
team
like
name
it.
with Half Chub, so you win twice.
Yeah, half Chubb, right?
But, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so
Overall,
far,
Eckler, Chubb, Lamb.
I mean, I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
Around the 4th pick might not be a bad spot.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And you could have had Zeke, you could have had Keenan Allen, you could have any combination you wanted there. So
Right.
pick 4 ain't bad, not at all.
So we
Are
got
you feeling running
Antonio
back again?
Gibson, Mike Williams, DK Metcalf, Brandon Cooks, Amon St. Brown, Travis.
I do like this Amon St. Brown, but
Jr., Chris Godwin, Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper.
I mean, you could swipe a quarterback here. You got Patty Mahomes in there. I mean, obviously Josh Allen's already gone, I'm sure, but or do you want to look elsewhere? I don't know. I mean, what are you thinking?
I mean, we could take a chance on Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have a full roster.
He finished off strong last year.
Yeah. I mean, it'd give us a whole. I mean, all our running backs will be good.
And they'd all be like, I mean, they
make your pick
for some of them, but for the most part,
or
they're
we
starters.
could pick someone else and try to get Elijah Mitchell.
You got 4 seconds. I'd say just grab Gibby.
All right. Antonio Gibson. The other option I would have thought is maybe wait till our next pick and maybe get an Elijah Mitchell because he went off last year. He should be the bona fide guy for them as well.
Right.
Travis Etienne Jr., we picked him last time too. There is some risk with him.
Yeah, and now we might miss out on high flight receiver, but
Travis Etienne Jr., man, at this.
Yeah, but then that'd be 4 running backs. I don't know.
I mean, in my opinion, you can never have too many running backs.
Yeah, I mean, you think we're gonna be able to still get some good receivers later on, or if we were to?
With potential, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a hard one. We don't have to do that. That is risky, but it could work out, especially from trade point of view. Because the chances are what most teams are going to be needing is running backs. And if you have a lot of them, it'll give you a lot of
make your pick.
Right.
But as far as I don't know if Amari Cooper to me is the one that stands out the most here.
Yeah, let's do it. I like it.
I mean, we've picked him in other ones, but I mean, he's a good wide receiver and he's going to be the number 1 guy. Baker's not throwing to him, but Brissett, man, I mean, or Watson. I doubt it's going to be. You see much of him, but
sure. But yeah. So, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, former teammates. But yeah, so far this squad is looking solid.
Yeah, I like it.
All
right. So Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton still there. Look at these wide receivers. That's still there. If we would have took a chance on a running back here, we probably been looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Because now we definitely want to go wide receiver here. Unless, I mean, there's not. Could go for a quarterback on the way back.
Yeah, could do that.
But who do you like? I mean, we got the boy there.
Yeah.
The boy is
God,
there.
If he can just keep catching touchdowns and stay healthy.
I mean, that's what he does, man. That's what he does.
Right.
Adam Thielen.
He's 73. We're picking at 69. Nice. It's going to be a little early for him, but
I mean, Jerry Jeudy is considered a steal here, but he hasn't. I'm not convinced by him yet. People are seeing an uprise on him, but Tyler Lockett. I mean, who knows with their quarterback situation?
Right.
Michael Thomas could be the steal of this draft potentially, but who knows?
Well, we have our choice.
What's that?
So we have our choice, and anybody, Drake London could be interesting, especially with how limited their receivers are going to be. Devontae Smith could take a jump. Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of talent here. Ooh, I even like Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
But
because there's no running backs other than Helaire that I love here.
No. After this, the running backs are out the door.
Yeah.
But there's so much.
Quick, make your pick.
I say Adam.
Yes,
come on. Adam freaking Thielen. The guy, the man, the legend, touchdown machine, Adam Thielen.
I like it.
But yeah, I mean, you have to look at here. That's why I said, like, you can pick running backs and stuff early because we're at this point in the draft, and we just got Adam Thielen, Tyler Lockett was there, Michael Thomas, Drake London's here, Devontae Smith's here, Rashad Bateman. We could have Garrett Wilson. Look how much potential. One of those guys are going to be worth.
Yeah,
those could be a Cooper Kupp or Deebo Samuels this year. Right. One of those guys have that chance to do that.
I mean, I know we've talked handcuffs with people we've had before. And obviously, you look at Kareem Hunt, and that's probably one of the better handcuffs you can have, mainly because you could start them both on certain days, which obviously risky.
That
You
is a
never know
good
what
point.
days to start them, but they're there.
I mean,
But
there's
also,
times where they
like,
both go. They're going to be leaning on them this year, I feel
yeah,
like, too.
for sure.
So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But we also could
Take a chance on a
quarterback here.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I know
there-
we took Joey B last time. I do love me some Joey B. Aaron Rodgers,
Dak, Jalen Hurts.
yeah.
I mean, Dak is really good at actually for fantasy when he's not
Right.
injured. I'm not
For
picking
sure.
Aaron Rodgers because he has no wide receivers. Sorry, buddy. Joe Burrow has everything you could ever ask. I mean, I do like Joe Burrow here.
Yeah.
I think.
Quick, make your
Russell
pick.
Wilson too.
Yeah, let's take the boy Joey B. Took him
Swaggy
last
boy.
time. Let's take
Yeah.
him again.
Yeah.
Love me some Joey B.
Man, because I don't know, man. I'm waiting. You know, all the momentum coming from last year, I could really see a fantasy breakout going into next year. He's just too much talent, man. He has. I mean, you like Joe Mixon, Higgins, obviously Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd. They got Hayden Hurst, not tight end. Who could be a sleeper. Who we thinking? Ooh, I like Traylon Burks at this point.
Yeah, I say so.
Chris Olave. Man.
There are a lot of receivers left. Holy moly. Rashad Penny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't. That's why pick running backs early. Pick running backs early because there's so much potential. Christian Kirk is number one wide receiver for Jags.
Yeah.
And they just paid him like it. Traylon Burks is literally like has the best chance of being a number wide receiver because there's nothing else there.
Yeah.
Russell Gage has Tom Brady. No
Quick,
Gronk
make your
or
pick.
Chris Olave. Like,
let's grab Burks.
Yeah, we'll go Burks. But yeah, that's why I mean, there is so much potential at wide receiver this late.
Yeah. All right.
And we're up again. So we have Chase Edmonds, Michael Carter, Rashad Penny, Matt Stafford,
Ken Walker, James
Walker.
Cook.
I do like James Cook.
Probably a little early, but
at this
Brandon
point,
Ayuk
he's going to be
surprised. Brandon Ayuk is down that low.
It's not. I mean, James Cook at this point, like he's going to get picked for sure soon.
Yeah.
I think James Cook.
Quick,
Chase
make your
Edmonds
pick.
That's good. I think James Cook has the most potential to end up taking over a starting job.
Yeah, let's grab him. Let's grab James Cook, the boy, the brother of esteemed running back Dalvin Cook. I like
James Cook. Devin Singletary ain't that guy. He had a good run at the end of last season, but I mean, we kind of already knew what he was. You never know for sure, but they drafted James Cook pretty early. And I mean, if you're going to take a gamble on a guy who could take over a backfield, I'll take the gamble on him. All right. What are we looking at here? So we need a tight end, defense, kicker, and we still have 4 bench spots.
Yeah. So, are you ready to? I mean, do you think it's still a little bit too early to start looking at tight ends at this point?
Is there any tight ends that we like? See, we haven't really picked one early, but I'm never an early tight end picker, even though it can be helpful. But at this point, like Hunter, like none of these guys just stand out. Cole Kmet maybe could.
Yeah.
I mean, see, I honestly,
Quick,
I know
make
we're
your
biased.
pick.
Here, all right, we have to just make a decision here, but
5 seconds. What do you think? John Dotson? I like John Dotson. 2 rookies, but
hey, you got to take your shot. One of those guys will work out. We picked Dotson before. I like taking chance on those guys if we already know them. But I feel so good about not literally not being biased, but I feel so good about Irv. I honestly think he has a better chance of being better than any of these tight ends that we've seen. And he's right here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already picked him, but he is so valuable
with
his potential at this. He's the bona fide number 1 for an offense that should go crazy.
So I say, let's want him now, or you think we can wait till the next time around?
I don't know. He's only like 10 players down on this list.
Let's just grab him. Let's grab him. We're confident in him. Let's take him.
Yeah, I don't think we'd have been able to get him, honestly.
Yeah. And then at that point, you're probably left with scraps. But
so we got our tight end. We just need defense, kicker, and a few bench players. And we need a second quarterback here.
Yeah.
Hoping
And it might
Trevor
actually,
Lawrence drops.
we might pop in pretty quick here. This model draft. So let's just keep the train on rolling.
Yeah.
So what do we think? Are you ready? I'm probably not ready to go defense kicker quite yet. I mean, we could grab a defense because they are starting to fly.
Buccaneers are down.
Ooh, they're starting to go.
Saints, yeah.
Grab that. Grab the skull squad if we can.
We probably have some time for them. I think we go with our second quarterback here.
Yeah. Okay.
Trevor Lawrence or Tua? Trevor Lawrence has the most upside, I guess, but Tua has the most talent around him.
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have that year this year.
And we get a pick right again. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So should we just who do we got for defense here? I mean, Vikings defense, if that's what we want.
Browns are going to have 2 high-quality pass rushers again.
Yeah, but they're going to get, man, their offense is going to be
good.
Booty. Unless what's his name's back.
I mean, the Bengals defense is still there.
And you get Patriots is net like that's like always a high floor
because they'll probably be better than the 98 they're projected for. I like New England's defense. Who
else do we got here? Logan Thomas, Marvin Jones, which actually would be a good.
We can handcuff with J.D. McKissick, which I don't love anyway. But
quick, make your pick.
I say Marvin Jones Jr.
Marvin Jones, let's grab him.
I think he's at this point in this draft. I think he has the most potential to be. I mean, he had a good season last year. The White Sox beat the Twins 9-8.
What?
It's ridiculous. All right, so Patriots defense still there. Pull the trigger.
Yep, pull the trigger.
Patriots defense, high floor. I mean, you can never go wrong.
Right. Always going to be a solid pick. Coming up again.
Who's out there at positions? And there's quarterbacks out there.
Oh, we're at quarterback. That's why. You're on quarterback.
Wait. That's why. There's still a lot out there.
Yeah, Chark is still there.
I mean, Chark is a good shot. Isaiah Spiller, is he going to be the backup for
Nate? He might be.
I mean, should we do a little handcuff action potential?
Let's do it.
I always get a handcuff. This might be one of my favorite teams that we drafted.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's looking solid.
At pick 4, you have some opportunities to get some good running backs.
And we could add another higher quality running back too.
Right.
Is he still there? Do it. Ooh, Robbie Gould though.
He's old. He's too old.
Yeah. Greg Joseph.
All right. That's a squad. Joe Burrow at quarterback. Austin Eckler, CeeDee Lamb, Nick Chubb, absolute steal.
Antonio Gibson. Solid. I like Cooper.
Cooper, Adam Thielen, the boy. I mean, Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen, and CeeDee Lamb as your wide receivers can't go wrong. Your running backs are stacked.
Yep. Joe Burrow.
You got Dotson and.
Yeah, we a lot of rookie potential on this team too.
Yeah, we got the solid veterans with rookie potential. I mean, you can't beat that.
Right, and who can take a huge step. Trevor Lawrence, who's obviously expected to take another step as well. Patriots defense, as you said, high floor, and the boy Greg Joseph. This
is a good team.
Yeah, I like it.
It's probably our best team.
Yeah. I think it's pretty solid. Anyway, that'll do it for this mock draft. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave us a like. Let us know down in the comments what you think of this draft, if you liked it or if you didn't like it so much. If you want to check out some of our other videos, you can click these links right up here to check those out. Most importantly, though, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and we will see you guys in the next episode of the GG Sports Podcast.
Skol Vikes.